What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with a new video. I am giving you French girl realness, by the way. But I'm back with a new video. I recorded live yesterday with Grace Report and Kempire, and we talked about Real Housewives of Potomac's Angel Massie and how people are accusing her of being colorist because of the fact that she keeps coming for Wendy. Even though technically it's Gizelle that's coming for her, it's Gizelle that said she photoshops her Instagram pictures too much. Like it's Gizelle against Angel, but then Angel keeps coming for Wendy, and people want to know why. So we're going to get into that conversation in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you like this type of content, subscribe to this channel, and let's go ahead and get into the conversation. All right, so I looked to see what people were saying about Angel and colorism on social media, like on Twitter, and people are definitely talking about it. Like this person who said, dare I say, Angel goes in on Wendy because of colorism. She has no smoke for the very light-skinned woman who actually made the comment. Angel is given like, how dare she laugh at me in regards to Wendy. Now, personally, I don't know what's going through Angel's head, so I don't know if it's colorism. I mentioned in our live that I think it might be that Angel thinks she looks better than Wendy. She's coming for Wendy because she thinks she looks better than her. And maybe she doesn't think she looks better than Gizelle. Maybe she wants to be Team Gizelle because she feels like Gizelle's the prettiest, Gizelle's in charge of the girls. And so she's coming for Wendy, who she thinks is lower on the social hierarchy in that group. That's my opinion, but I see online a lot of people are saying it has to do with colorism. Like this person said, Angel is weird. You have no aggressive energy for Kay, who lied about the whole chin check thing, because she definitely said it. Yet now, because Wendy called you out for it, you want to jump down her neck. Wendy didn't say anything different than Gizelle or Ashley. This is why RHOP isn't able to beat the colorism allegations. Now, what I do like about this season of RHOP is that when they had that sit down at Kay's house, both Gizelle and Ashley were asking Angel, like, why are you coming at Wendy? Like they were asking her that in that moment, even before they went on that trip. Someone else said, colorists find it easy to target darker skinned women because they have more negative things to say about them. We have seen it in many seasons, and we're seeing it now with Angel coming for Wendy and saying those things about her instead of Gizelle, who came for her. Like everyone sees that Gizelle came for her. Someone else said Wendy might have legal troubles, but nothing she said about Angel or Kiana has been wrong. They've moved so weird this season, especially Angel. She's new and should be playing it cool, but that colorism is beating her bad. It keeps jumping out and she can't control it. Someone else said, I'm 99% sure that Angel is a colorist. One thing I'm 100% sure, though, is that I do not like her. So, y'all, I want y'all to get into the conversation. This is part of the conversation that I had yesterday with Grace Report and Kempire regarding Angel and the possibility that it's colorism fueling her targeting Wendy instead of Gizelle, the person who has targeted her. Y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think.
I love Tia so far. She is a breath of fresh air as well. I think her and Stacey have understood no matter if they come for you, you can't let them see you sweat. Yeah. Speaking of letting them see you sweat, Angel Massie. I was hopeful because Layla, like you mentioned, at the beginning of the season, it felt like she was going to have her own voice. She was going to stand on her own, no matter if she's Kiana's friend. She was like, "Did you ask Wendy, how the kids were doing?" I was like, "Yes, Angel. Don't just follow her. Have your own voice." Only for it to sort of take that other turn.
Wah, wah.
Layla, how are you feeling about Angel this season, or even just from
Wah,
this?
wah.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, should I bring out the tiny violin? Let me bring out the tiny violin.
Yes.
Wait. Oh my God, my tiny violin's not working. What's happening? Oh no. Oh damn, you broke the violin. Sorry. Go ahead, Layla. How are you feeling about her?
You know what? I think it's a lot of things I don't understand about her. Like I don't understand why she has this perspective as if, she didn't ask to be there. I don't understand that. I didn't understand why she thought Gizelle would be her mentor. Like, do you watch the show? Like, why is it that you are a special snowflake that you think you're going to come on the show and everyone is going to like babysit you? I don't understand that frame of mind.
Because she's a wag.
Okay.
I don't know. It stood out to me when she first mentioned it. I was like, And then she keeps mentioning it. Even in this week's episode, she mentions being a wag. And I was just like, I think in her head, she thought she was going to come in better than a lot of maybe even the other newbies.
Yeah, and people keep saying she in the WAG circle, she is higher. Like in those social hierarchies there, she's higher. So I guess you're right. She did expect to be higher in this social hierarchy, but she's not. And a lot of the stuff is not relevant. And I also believe what Jazzy was saying, she heard about her, like she's not the nicest person and all of those things. I think it's possible that those things are true, because she does seem to have a mean side. We saw her mean side when she was talking like kind of like off camera, but on camera about, the situation in the past from 2016 about her allegedly stealing money, having a negative interaction with someone close to her husband. And then last night when she said Wendy's mouth looked like a butthole, I had to rewind. I was like, what did she just say?
And Forrest Whitaker eyes.
Yes,
I didn't like that at all. Gizelle came for you. Why are you coming for Wendy's looks? That was very suspect.
Yes, but we saw that when they were in on their international trip. That's their only international trip, y'all. Like out of order. Like we're doing it first group trip is international. Okay, fine. Every time that Gizelle or Ashley was coming for her, it felt like she kept on going for Angel. And I don't know if you both saw the after show. But in the after show, Wendy says like she came over to Angel and her family came over to the house and they had a good interaction. It was a really good energy. So she was shocked at what went down at Kiarna's condo. And I don't blame Wendy for constantly coming for her now because now look, the gloves are off.
Yeah.
Grace, how are you feeling about Angel this season?
Disappointed. I was really excited about her. I thought it was really cool. We're getting like, plus size housewife, an actually rich one. When they were talking about the portfolio of homes that she and her husband own and how beautiful they are in all these different states, the businesses that they run, it all seemed really cool. But like Layla said, she has been kind of a Debbie Downer. Like you said, too, KP. There's also something. Oh, Layla, I was watching your video about her and the money. So, when she travels with the girls and stuff, she'd be like, oh, yeah, Bobby sent me money. Oh, Bobby. And then Layla did this video about like, did she really did she really steal from that man? Because why is her husband giving her money?
Too, like your perspective on that. Do you believe that she took that money?
I don't know. Oh, you think so, Grace?
All of it. No, I'm joking. I don't know. But it is weird that her husband keeps spending her money like she's like a child and it's her allowance. Like, oh, you're on a trip. Let me send you some money, for this day, for that day. Like, okay.
Oh, okay, Layla, what do you think? Because remember, look, we didn't even ask for this story. She gave the story.
Right. And that's what I was saying in my video when I did research. I don't see people online talking about this story. It's like she brought it to the show. And what it told me is that she does want the attention on her. Like her telling this whole story, this whole backstory is like, okay, she does want the attention on her, even if it's negative. But I don't like how she keeps flipping it. Like she'll have one emotion in 1 hour. Like when she was talking to Jazzy, she was eating this girl up, talking about she was a stringy haired garden tool, but then she's crying when the cameras are really on. You know what I mean? I don't like people that flip-flop like that, like within the hour. It throws me off.
And then the watch what happens live thing, because when she gets called out again about, oh, how do you feel like about Gizelle and your photoshopping on Instagram? She's like, we shouldn't talk about women's appearances on social media. Let them do whatever. Did you see what you just called that other lady? Come on now. And then what she said about Wendy, she's so fake. She is so fake.
There's a lot. I forgot. I think it was Jazzy who said it, that it feels like she's also catfishing her personality. And I was like, you know what? Every week it feels like that more and more. I'm like, so who is the real Jazzy? Because 1 minute in your confessional, you're this way. When you're in front of the other ladies, you're another way. Now, this week's episode, you're with your sister, you're another way. And I felt like her energy for Wendy, it's very harsh. Even the thing where she accused Wendy of calling her catfish, they play back the footage and it wasn't even Wendy.
It's Gizelle.
It's Gizelle.
But what if we're talking about, social interactions and things like that, what if she thinks she looks better than Wendy, but she doesn't think she looks better than Gizelle? So she keeps coming for Wendy's looks instead of Giselle. Because it was her sister. Huh?
I need to stop talking about Wendy's looks because that's some good work.
She looks gorgeous. Yes. And I feel like you can't shade work when it looks good. It looks really good.
Right. They're like, oh, Mrs. Before and After. Yes, Mrs. Before and After looks good.
Exactly. What about it? What about it?
Yeah, she probably thinks Giselle looks better than her.
They were for BravoCon weekend. There were a couple of interviews. You saw Angel and Kiarna; they were always together, and they were talking about her arrest and just like thoughts and prayers. Blessings. I was just like, oh my God, the microaggression. You guys are so bothered by Wendy, and I still haven't gotten. Look, I know Wendy might not be the most likable behind the scenes or whatever it may be, but I'm not understanding the amount of hate towards her right now. But maybe we're missing something, but they have not revealed what that is. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I just feel like Angel had it pinpointed that when she comes on the show, if she has to come for anybody, it would be Wendy and not Gizelle. You know what I mean? She had that in her mind already, and she's sticking to it even when it doesn't make sense.
You notice when Gizelle comes to the World Pride event, as soon as Gizelle comes, it's like, oh hey fellow wag. I was just like, that wag thing mentality is very present in Angel's head.
It's so embarrassing because that is not even a personal accomplishment. It's just who you're attached to. Who are you? Like, what is that?
$30,000 and a couple of kids. Grace. Okay.
Gag it.
Thank you for the super chat. Gracie, thank you so much for the super chat. Gracie says, Angel's giving colorist with Wendy. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That did cross my mind.
Me too.
I don't know if it crossed your mind, but it did cross my mind. I was just like, why so much energy for Wendy? It doesn't make sense because time after time, it seems as if everyone else is coming for you, but you keep coming for Wendy.
Right. On camera. Yeah. And I don't know if the sit down at Wendy's house is on camera, but it seemed like everything was cool. Okay. Off camera, everything was cool, but on camera, it's always Wendy. It crossed my mind, but I feel like I'm shell shocked from this show. Like, I don't even want to believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it could be colorism, but it also, like I said, it also could be that, in her mind, the hierarchy, Wendy is on the lower part in her mind.
Exactly.
Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlists and my podcasts, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.